My name's Justin. I'm with AI Dads, and we're going to learn to do some cool stuff with our kids. So today, if you follow this video, you're going to learn how to generate an image, first of all, we're going to actually use Grok off of x.com. You can use a bunch of different versions though, ChatGPT or Midjourney. We're going to take those images, put them into Pika.art, and from that point, we're going to generate a bunch of different variations. We're going to then learn how to take those and go and put them into a video editor called CapCut. And once we get them into CapCut, we're going to make some adjustments to those videos. We're going to go create a custom song on Suno. I believe it's Suno.com, and we're going to create a custom Pikachu song. We're going to put all that together, and then we're going to be able to learn how to download that. And in another video, we'll learn how to upload that to YouTube or just to send it to yourself and for your kids. So this is going to just be a fun example of using, let's see, we're going to use an image generator, we're going to use a video generator, and we're going to use an AI art song generator, and we're going to use some AI in our CapCut. So we're going to use 4 different places where AI currently is at to have a good time with our kids and learn how to do it. So let me jump right into it. I'm going to speed through up some of the processes here, but we're going to walk through them step by step. You'll need to pause a couple of times while some videos generate and things like that. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into a image generator. You can use any of the ones that you want. I currently am just here on X on Grok. You can pay for the premium version to get it, or you can go to Midjourney, right in ChatGPT. There's some image generator, but this one comes out pretty good. So I just generated very simple, cute image of Pikachu. I can generate a bunch of these images. Just hit this button here to generate some new ones. And then I'm just basically saving them as I get them. So I'm just going to generate 8 or 10 images here. As you can see here, I have a couple versions of Pikachu so far. We're just going to generate these, maybe get 10 cute ones. Again, anything you want. This is just here to spark your imagination. Any of these tools can be used for anything you can imagine. So make every single character from Super Smash Brothers, make all the characters on Minecraft, do whatever you want. But I'm just going to show you the whole process of what to do here. Oh, that guy's pretty cute there. We'll snag him. All right, so I'm going to take these here. I am going to go over to Pika.art here. Like at the top, I'll put links to these below. We're going to go down, and Pika.art is going to look like this. You sign in. You can go to my library. I'm going to go to my library, but you're just going to go down here to the bottom. So we're going to go to image button here. I'm going to just put in the latest cute little image that I got. And then they have down here at the bottom, it's called Pika effect. So when we click that, we're going to get some of their standard ones here. So in this video, the explosion's a bit odd, the crushing. So we're going to do the inflation, but any of these you guys can do. Just going to run that. That's going to start running. So a lot of this stuff we're going to get going in cycles so we can get it going. We're going to melt him, and we'll try the cakeify. Sometimes it comes out well, sometimes it doesn't. And we'll squish him, I guess. All right, so I have 4 of them running. So I'm going to now do that for a couple of the different images that we snagged. This guy here is looking cute. Again, the options here are endless as far as what you can do with it. I took one of my logos here and did a melting, blew it up. These are different podcasts that I'm doing, so I can make some really fun animations and things like that. So whatever content I'm using, I got the kids here blowing them up. One of our podcast guys to kind of teach AI to kids and dads. So the possibilities are endless. I'm going to just try to shoot for just using this as Pikachu at the moment. So we still have this image here. We got a squish going. Let's do a cakeify. Got to do the old inflate when it comes out awesome. And we'll do a melt. Right now, I'm just doing 4 different versions for each. I'm currently trying to make a longer video with a bunch of these cut in there with that custom song that we made. So once we got that going over here, we're going to do this a few more times. This little guy's looking good. We're going to melt him. Going to inflate him. We'll squish him. So we got to squish it, inflate it, melt it so far. Let's try the cakeify. All right, we got those things on the back burner. So a lot of the stuff is just trying to keep some plates spinning. We got that on the back burner. So let's go make a song for our video here. So as these things get going, we're just going to hop in. This is an amazing song maker. So called Suno. You just go to Suno.com, and I asked it to create me a song. all I put in there to create this Pikachu song was Pikachu. Literally, that's it. And it came out with this song here.
Pika in the meadow bright. Pika,
Came out with this song here.
in the meadow bright. Sparks are flying through. Pika in the meadow bright. Sparks are flying through the night. Let the energy unfold. Lightning stories to be told. Yellow fur and cheeky grin. Let the battles now begin.
So again, I put in very little. You can put as much description as you want. Here's our lyrics. We can make any adjustment we want. So anything that you're doing, like a family vacation, any artwork you're doing, anything, you just can imagine it. It's now possible. So that's one of the big things here at AI Dad and AI Dad's community is just trying to describe to people what's now possible. These things were maybe possible to create for high-end skilled people in all of these different niches, but now look at that. I think that's cool. We're going to learn to piece all this together because one of the things we want to do at AI Dads is we want to get these kids going from consumers to creators, right? AI is going to establish a level of creativity that there's nothing holding us back. So what we're really looking to do is establish in our kids that anything is now possible for them. If they can imagine it or think it, they can create it. I don't know what that explosion is in the back. Here's some ones that I've previously gotten. All right, so if it's little as you just want to create these funny little images, you can do that. Then you would just hit this download button. It goes right to your computer or your phone, and you can make whatever images you want. This is a cake one. I think this one came out. Sometimes they come out a little bit funky on the cake. Some squishing ones over here. So we're going to now learn how to take this and actually make a longer video with a bunch of these here, with our soundtrack, with everything like that going. So we're going to actually use CapCut, which is a pretty simple video generator, or not video generator, but a video editor. And we're going to be able to put all of those in here. So this is CapCut. I have the version downloaded here on directly onto my computer. So to start off with, this line down here is going to be the audio line. So what I did here is I just went to create a new, go to the home screen. So I just went to create a project. After I hit create a project, it brought us to here. So I will just do all of this new with you. Back to home, create a project. We're going to work on importing some things. So first thing I did is I took that song that we made over in Suno. I downloaded it and I'm going to just upload the song. As I drag it down here, that's going to now be our song throughout this whole thing. So next thing I'm going to do is take some of these videos that I've generated and I'm just going to upload this content. Now what I'm doing here is I'm taking the picture itself and making like a 1 second, 1.5 second still, and then starting the process with that particular person, with that particular Pikachu version. So we're just going to go here and import all the different pictures that we have. Pikachu, we have all the pictures and all the videos. Another file here with a bunch of them made up. Pika, and we're just going to snag the Pikachu ones. We're grabbing all those in here. Let's take a quick look to see how our Pika one is coming along. So we'll snag the ones that we like. I believe we started with this little guy here. Download this, put him, download this guy. We're just going to download a bunch of these, get them all ready to go. Cute little guy melting. Again, this is just examples of things that we can do at this point that are fun, but also bridging this into just a different mindset for both dads and kids, that AI is unlocking what is possible for us to accomplish, to create. Oh, let's see how this cake one came out. Not half bad. We'll use that one. All right. We got a couple left here, and then we will go into cute little guy. All right. As soon as these ones finish up, go back into CapCut and download all these. We have our videos. Now we're going to work on actually creating. Let's import all these new ones. So you can see we start to have a bunch of pictures, bunch of images, bunch of videos all ready to go. Waiting on this guy. Let's see how this knife one came out. I'm not going to use that one. We have enough. Back to CapCut. So the first thing we're going to do is, this is just a still of that picture. So we're going to, well, let's figure out which picture we want to open up with. I think this might be the cutest little guy here. So we'll open up with him. We're going to just take it and drag it down. So we're going to go over to this zoom out. We're going to zoom in So we can start seeing and working with this clip. So this is a 5-second clip. If we want to see it, we're going to hit the play button. Wherever this line is where we're going to start playing. Got our audio there. So since this is just a still image, some tips. We made this in a 9:16 and a 16:9. So if you're completely new to this, this has to do with the frame. So a 16:9 means that it's going to be larger left to right than it is up and down, and that's a wide frame. So that's going to be more like YouTube videos, things that are going to be a little bit more content not on your phone. So the opposite is going to be the 9:16, which would be, again, like a cell phone shape here. So we generated these images in Pika in the wider version. So before we make, this is more for a YouTube or a Facebook or something that's not necessarily cell phone kind of swiping shorts, is the way we generated these ones. All you have to do is generate those images in Pika in the 16:9, and then we would basically have these images fitting the 16:9 version significantly easier. So as of right now, we're going to build this out in the same frame that we generated them. So we're going to expand it to fit. Just as soon as it fits, it'll kind of lock in there for you. So, and then because this is the still, we're going to just move it down to maybe about a second or two. So this is basically at 1 second. So now that we have this still image, let's find some ones of this that have the same background, that have some movement to it. That one does not have movement. Let's see here, the forest in the background. All right, we're going to redo this real quick. And we're going to just right click and delete. And let's go find one that we have a couple different things on. So we'll use this guy with the pants. There's a melting, an inflating, and a squishing. So we are going to just import in the still version of him. So now that we have the still version of him, we'll drop him in. We're going to move him back to about a second. When we move this, or we click up here, we're going to reset, and we're going to be staring at this image. We'll resize him to fit. And then now we're going to take some of these inflating ones, melting ones, and squishy ones. We'll take this here. And then again, once we move this cursor over top, we're now here. We need to go ahead and expand him to fit. And as we move this yellow line, you'll see us go through the video. But if we hold that line there, we're back to this guy here. We're just going to make sure he fits exactly in. We'll move him out. And then he hits that lock button because we want to try to keep this as similar as possible. With some slight adjustment on this one. Let's just bring him back to smaller. This will help teach us exactly where center's at. We're going to just expand him out until he hits, and off he goes. So that's what we did for the first one. We'll do the melting one next. So again, we're just going to take it, move our cursor to where the white one is up top. That means we're locked into this one. We're going to just expand him till he catches. What we're going to do first is we're going to take this guy here because we want to bring it back to still each time. So we're going to just right click here and we're going to copy him, move this guy over. We'll right click and paste. All right. So now we're going to go from this guy moving. So we'll hit the play button. Sparks are flying through the night. Let the energy unfold. Reset to still. So I think I found a problem here. Get him back to here. Bring him up a little bit closer. And we're going to just copy this again, paste it. And this just depends how long you're going. I'm going to go make a 2-minute version. So I'm going to spend 20 minutes making this. You don't have to by any means. You can just grab 5 of these, put them together real quick, and you are good to go. So I'll speed through this whole process here. I copied that. We have a melting, the blowing up. Now we're going to add the squish. I'm going to move the white cursor over here by clicking in the space up above it or grabbing it and moving it. I'm going to take this, just expand it out. That clean look where it's just being picked up. All right, so there's 4 we used with this image here. Now let's hop to this next cute little image here. We got a cake cut, we got a squish, we got a melt, and we got that. So now we need to go find the picture here because we have 4 videos. We need this cute little guy here. Oh, is that the image? There's our still image. We're going to go drag it here, bring it back to roughly about a second, expand them out. It's hard to tell which is the cuter one out of these. Kids love it though. So this is the fun stuff. Again, we're going to sit on screens. We're going to do some stuff on screens. There's just no way around it. And in fact, it's probably not good parenting in the sense that your kids don't learn technology and stuff. So we want to just figure out how to take this and make it as positive as possible. AI is going to be a massive part of their lives for the rest of their lives. It's going to change everything. So we want to get our kids prepared safely for it. That's why at our AI Dads community, that is one of our goals and mantras, is to learn how to do this together. Learn how to add AI into our kids' lives, into our lives in a way that's benefiting and adding to our lives and not taking away, but preparing our kids for the skills that are going to matter in the future here. Am I saying making cute videos are going to matter in the future? I'm saying learning how to be a creator is what's going to matter. All right. If your kids are going to be watching videos, why aren't they creating videos? Why don't they have their own kids' YouTube channel where they're learning what entrepreneurship is? They're learning what's possible to do, right? And then that value when they go get a job or they go create their own business later, every one of these skills is just adding on top of each other. If I've learned anything from the last 6 months, from when I sold my business to just dive into this space 110%, it's that these skills are all compounding. As I learn each thing, I can use it for the next one, learn to create images, learn to create videos. Then, like I said, I take that, I create my logo, my brand. I immediately can go make different changes and things like that to it, all the media. And then I know what this really should look like and take, right? So if somebody's going to come to me and try to charge me thousands of dollars to do something that I'm like, I could go do that in an hour myself, that's going to start changing the way that I view things. All right, so let's give it a quick little run through so far.
Pika in the meadow, bright sparks are flying through the night. Let the energy unfold, lightning stories to be told. Yellow fur and cheeky grin. Let the battles now begin. Thunderbolts from skies above. This electric love will show. Pika, can you see? You and me were meant to be. Electrify my heart tonight. Together we're a shining light. In the forest we will run, chasing dreams under the sun. With your power and my will.
All right, so again, I'm going to drag this down, make it about a second. Just clean there. Squishing, forest inflating. All right, so we have forest inflating, forest squishing. Like that one. Take this, the forest cake going. All right, that's done. Took a little time. But again, it just depends on what you're trying to do. We're just trying to show how to do this. It's entirely up to you guys as to if you even want to get to this CapCut place or just grab Pika, make a couple videos, grab a family portrait. It's absolutely hilarious and have it just explode and then come all the way up there. So this is the video that I did. I made it about 2 minutes long. I grabbed a ton of different the Pikachus. I did exactly what I explained. This here is my logo. So again, this is what I'm saying about everything is compounding off of each other. I had taken a still picture of my logo, put it through an image generator, and then have that movement there. So these are fun little skills to do with the kids. The kids get to learn and expand what they think is possible. I'm teaching them to be creators and not consumers. And you get to, as a dad, learn how to adapt this stuff if you're an entrepreneur or like to be an entrepreneur or just a better asset at your business or just to do fun stuff. So we took the audio that we made. I will have links below in the description. We took the still images. We added the images from Pika. We put them all together. And then now we're going to download it. And I'll show you what it looks like on mobile. So this is a full 2-minute run through what I did. At the end, I did something where I took all of the inflation ones and put them and stacked them on top of each other. And then I have this pretty cool little ending here. So here's how the ending goes.
In my will, we can climb that highest.
Pretty cool. All right. So that's the end. Hope to see you guys soon. We have the AI Dads community where we get together on the school platform and just hang out, learn some new stuff, talk to each other, and really communicate how we're going to navigate this life with our kids, with AI in everything. So as a great place to start the education process for you and your kids, a great place for the dads to hang out. We're going to be doing co-building projects like doing this live with a bunch of dads and their kids at the same time and talking through any issues or problems. So join us there. We hope to see you soon. Thanks, guys. Like and subscribe.